follow me. I don't know how to take this. I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment. We're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder. We're never getting older. Baby, it's you and you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Hi, everybody. Happy Friday afternoon. You made it. It's almost the weekend. Congratulations. We are trying to get started here with our next episode, but I'm noticing that for whatever reason, OBS isn't pulling in my Minecraft window. So I'm going to restart that. I appreciate you coming today. I know I was supposed to do a bonus stream yesterday and ended up not happening. So we will try and get that going this weekend. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks for me, honestly. And I have I've been struggling a little with my mental health. So hopefully today we can have a little bit of fun, give myself a little chill time, some easy mining, and have a little bit of fun. And then we will hopefully, like I said, get that bonus stream in tomorrow. Why is it not mapping over correctly? Oh, okay, that's why. Uno momento. Try that. Ah, there we go. So, Minecraft updated, and the way that I have the path created, it was still trying to map to the previous name of the window. So, we're all set now. Let's get going. So, if you were in our last episode, you know that I had a bot apocalypse come and give me like 100 and some odd followers. Twitch cleared out some of them, but they have not cleared out all of them, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but we're just gonna hang out with the community that we have, and maybe some of those people were real. We'll see. It's kind of weird, but we'll take what we can get. So, we ended last episode over here with all the different places to still go. But right now, we're gonna try and head back up to our main area, which I think if I go this way, nope, because yeah, right there, little secret entrance over here. Oh, it's nighttime. Do I want to try to run back at nighttime? We'll give it a go. Well, hi, Statue Mark. I'm so sorry you can't hear. Hopefully there aren't any audio issues currently. That would not be good for either of us. But I'm glad that you came back to watch our next session here. I'm just going to get us to a safe point, and I'm going to double check our audio. Run, run, run. Here we go. Gotta go, gotta go. Ah. Go, go, go. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think everybody else should be able to hear me because was messing with my audio earlier and I think everything's okay. But if anybody's having trouble hearing me, please let me know in the chat. Okay. Well, probably should put up all the stuff I got. That would make sense. Oh boy. Some days. Thanks. It's lots of work, but we enjoy it. Should be able to get one more. Oh, that's not what I wanted to put up. That's what I wanted to put up. All right, let's make a couple more pickaxes, and then we will head over to our mining area here. Look at how short that mountain is getting. Now, if I remember right, we were going back and forth a long way. So we'll do that. We're going to try and get well, we're not going to try. We're going to get another stack of furnaces done. And then probably do one more, and then we'll head down to that mine again, maybe. Or maybe we'll do some wood today. We haven't done chopping down trees for a little bit. Work on our crafting tables a bit. I would get excited about these ores, but they're ones we've already seen and been excited for, so. Oh boy. So I hope you guys are having good days, and that this week has treated you well. I had a rough day yesterday. I'm coming back from it. I got a lot of stuff done at least, but it was just one of those ones that takes a little bit to come back from. But I got up this morning and cooked like a meal planning meal for hubby's. Ooh, hello. Lunches, and so that felt good to get that done because it was a HelloFresh meal we didn't eat that was gonna go bad soon. So I cooked it up and froze it. So that's what I do for his lunches. Hey, Red Phoenix is back. You are just fine. We're so happy to have you. You are welcome whenever it works best for you. It's great. Everybody's chilling today. But yeah, we we've been doing HelloFresh for years. I'm not sponsored, by the way, although, hey, HelloFresh, give me a call. But we've been doing it for years, and when we have meals that just don't get made or whatever, or stuff, sometimes like they'll send the meat and it'll have like a reason we can't use it for whatever reason, and then I'll take those meals and make them into lunches for him. Or like we'll have leftovers from stuff and leftover ingredients that are going to go bad or something. So I'll throw everything together and figure out something I can make. So I made enchiladas this morning. Oh, Lord Dragon Wizard's in the house. Hello, welcome. But yeah, so I made enchiladas this morning first thing before I even had breakfast, which was kind of fun. They actually were pretty simple. I had to mess with the recipe a little bit because some of the stuff had gone bad, but I tasted the mixture and it was pretty tasty. So I'd imagine that the enchiladas themselves are going to be fantastic. And then I made from W's leftover shrimp tacos from last night. I made myself shrimp egg breakfast burritos for breakfast. It was kind of weird, but it was really good. And then I got a bunch of other stuff done. Squidzilla. And then spent some time with our pups. Our foster Lauren, if you've been following for a little while, the one who had the amputation, is going home this weekend. So she is moving that direction, and then our other current foster, Martha, is still settling in. She's struggling a little bit, but it's not super unusual. She just needs what we call a good shutdown period. So she's getting to have lots of time, just her and us. So we have the other dogs get put up when she's out, just so that she's got plenty of space to herself. But she's doing really well, and she already has a home to go to as well. As soon as she gets her space surgery done, she's moving out. So that's cool. I mean, I didn't expect it to happen that fast, to be honest. The kittens are still doing well. Still like a little gang that when they're all together, they're very frightened of us, but when they're by themselves, suddenly we're not so bad anymore. So I have hopes that in the next couple of days they'll go to the adoption center with their mom and everybody will find good homes. So yeah, we're just kind of moving forward. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, I got a new cat tree for our kitten room. I found one at the rescue somebody had donated that actually it's like a typical cat tree, but it's all made from like that laminate style wood, so it's wiped clean. It has like the scratching bits are that like jute rope stuff, but there's no carpet on it, so it's perfect for the kitten room because if you're not familiar, kittens are very, very, very messy when they're learning to use the litter box, and it is impossible to keep the carpet ones clean. It's so hard. But this one's really nice. It's got lots of places for him to sit. There's a little like hut that they can go into. There's like places for hanging toys and stuff. So this is gonna be good. Somebody donated a really nice one. I think it was in their garage for a little bit because it's a little dusty, but we'll take it. We can happily and easily clean it, and that's what I was excited about. Nothing quite like something that's easy to clean for a kitten room, let me say. But yeah, so as soon as these guys move to their adoption center, we'll get our next litter of kittens in for sure. Okay, this is doing me some good. I'm starting to like settle in, and the tension in my arms and my back is slowly loosening. There's something about this game that always just calms me. I don't know if you're familiar with your body enough to tell where you hold your tension, but if you ever notice suddenly that all your muscles are super, super tight, it's actually really beneficial to focus on that and then loosen. It's not always something that you can like quote unquote do. Like sometimes it's just you gotta do something that helps you loosen them, but it's nice when it happens. We're getting some good ores now too here. Jeez. Things are looking up. Oh, yeah. Shoulders are rough for that. I get it a little in my neck too. Big deep breath. Let it all out. So, last night for a little bit, we played up with the new update. Tacos is awesome. I am loving tacos. It's crazy, depending on the cards you get with it, but I love the new taco update and the fact that the blueprints are cylindrical now, or cyclical. They go in a cycle. What would that word be? Cyclical? I think that's the right word. Either way, because when you're like trying to get a specific type of table, like simple tables, cyclical. Hey, I was close. It just makes it so much easier to get those, the things you need. Like, it's not waiting and waiting for a new blueprint to come up, then trying to get the thing and then not getting the thing and then waiting for a new blueprint. Like, you just keep the same blueprint in there and keep researching it. So that was a definitely nice addition. It did throw B for a loop, though, that they changed some of the blueprint sprites that made things a little difficult. We had a blueprint desk. And it was him and hubby were doing the like watching it and picking things for us to get, and he thought he got breadsticks one time because he thought it was one of the new items, but it was just that they changed the breadstick thing. And I know some people play with those consumables. We just don't. Like, we've never found it a way to make it work with our play style. And so it was like, oh, breadsticks. That's not helpful. That's not what we need. But it was pretty cool because we played tacos on Played Up, and then hubby got called in for work, and we need I made shrimp tacos for dinner then. So we played tacos and we ate tacos. It was Taco Tuesday on a Thursday. Oh, totally do it. It's on both PlayStation, on Xbox and on the computer system. I don't know about other versions of the game, but Taco Day lives in our hearts, right? Taco Day can be when we need it to be. Oh, nice. So it did go system-wide. We play it on the Xbox because we don't all have gaming PCs. So we have the desktop that I'm currently on, the laptop I typically game on, and then the boys have tablets. So they can do some gaming, but it's not desktop gaming. It's considered mobile gaming for most games. So one day we have plans to have what is currently our guest room, which is really just a storage room. We're going to switch it over and actually have it be a gaming room. I don't believe there is crossplay for it. I know you can play like from multiple computer devices if you're playing the computer version, but I don't believe you can mix systems, which is sad. I think it would be fun at some point to do a little messing around and play it up on computer for streams, because they have a Twitch add-on basically that lets people from your chat go to your restaurant, which I think is pretty epic. I've seen other streamers do it, and it just seems like a fun thing to do. Yeah, it's on sale now for what, $8, I think. So that's sad. No crossplay yet. That's true. I mean, that game is so popular right now. I would imagine that they're gonna keep developing stuff for it. I don't know if its popularity will last like super long, but it's so popular right now. Especially because they do get a lot of streamers playing it. Oh, I went way overboard. It's their birthday, so they added tacos, which is, I think, the appropriate choice for a birthday no matter what you're doing. Always add tacos. It would be cool if they added some of the stuff from the computer play to the rest of the gameplay, because like there's certain features that we don't get. Like I really want the birthday decorations. That would be so cool. I don't fully understand what they give you, but I've seen it in stream. And I like that idea of having the birthday decorations up. Okay. Excuse me. So we have our first stack of furnaces for the day done. Yeah, but I love the decoration part. Because, you know, brand mascots. They're the best. Closely followed up by the neon signs you get for the convenience ones. I like those. I like to collect the different ones. They're just pretty. So, which path does the birthday one come from, though? Is it from the affordable? Oh, okay. Still, we should get them too. Although I was excited, we now have the advanced build mode. Right? The dog mascot statue is the best. Okay, so what one does the birthday ones come from then? Is it a separate path? This is what I'm saying, because if the birthday thing comes with another path that we don't get, that'd be cool. Yeah, I know it's on PC. Lord Chicken Wizard, you drive me crazy! I'm asking which path the birthday decorations come with. If they're part of the decoration packages for the different things. Oh, so it's just like a feature you turn on. Ah, see? I have learned. I have learned new things. I thought it was like one of the decoration paths and it was like a different one than what we have access to. Oh, that's cool. We didn't get that. Sad. But it seems like that's kind of the case of the whole Xbox versus computer versions of games, is that you don't get as much of the seasonal stuff. Which is sad, but I get it. Yeah, they added the Halloween in July and then disabled it, so we can't even use it. So we have it, but we can't use it. I am looking forward to Halloween with it, though. I mean, let's be honest. I'm looking forward to Halloween in general because I love Halloween, but... Oh, okay. Well, I look forward to the Halloween map, then. Witches hunt. Don't hunt witches, they're nice. We like witches. Witches hut, not hunt. Oh boy. I just reread that. Yes, yes. Sorry. Lord Dragon Wizard keeping me humble. This is what I'm learning. I'm getting there, folks. I had my cup of coffee today, though, before we started, so that's something. Well, actually, so I was making the enchiladas this morning, and about halfway through, I finally had a moment where I wasn't doing something, because the HelloFresh meals, you're constantly doing stuff. They want you to do, like, 6 things all at once. And, I finally got to a point where I had, like, a second, I'm like, I'm gonna make coffee. And that helped. And the puppies were nice enough to be comfortable staying in their kennels after I gave them breakfast and walked them this morning, so I could cook without tripping over somebody laying behind me. Miss Lauren likes that quite a lot. Yes, you do provide that service for free. Where would I be without it? Who is that? Hey, Cole. Oh. It's getting dark, but I'm really, really close. I really want to finish this stack of furnaces before I go to sleep. Can we do it? Can we hurry? Can we get there? We're so close. If I die because I didn't want to go to sleep because I wanted to finish this, that would be bad. Alright, fine. I'll give up. I'll go sleep and we'll finish it first thing in the morning. Ow! Okay. Now, I think we're gonna go do tree chopping once this stack of furnaces is done. Because we still need to keep working on the tree stuff. Oh no. Oh, gross. I hate villagers. I mean, it's nice now that you can kill them without them spawning a raid, but... And a creeper. This is what I get for not going to sleep right away. I sneak around. You will not win. Oh my gosh. Alexa, switch desk lights to white. No. I just realized, I was like, why is my face so orange today? We have desk lights for like backlighting, and they're normally white, but currently they are red, and so it's throwing my colors off. I mean, I look really nice and tan for myself, but that's not actually the truth. I am pasty right now. Ooh, I hear a crossbow. That's blue. Is that what we had it at before? You have to have a village to start a raid. Yeah, I know. Doesn't mean like the moment I find one that I want to start. Yes, I killed your friends. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. How did that not kill me? How did that not... How did I not die? I just jumped off. Okay. Let's get all our stuff before things despawn. Don't see anything else up here. Don't see anything down here. Yeah, we got it all. Okay, let's go rearrange the things. Yeah, he did not enjoy my existence. You have to... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it is white. Okay, it kind of looks blue, but it might be because I was staring at the red for a little bit there. No, don't turn me purple. I might like the... Ooh. Bad Omen. That's supposed to be a really scary movie. And I get that I've been into watching scary movie, like, reviews lately, but I am not interested in that in my life. Rainbow. Actually, my, the colors on all of our desk stuff, reverted to rainbow. Well, the mouse pad did, I should say. My mouse and keyboard and headphones went back to pink like they're supposed to be. Oh no. I'm gonna be all different colors now. Oh, fine. When I have channel, points, maybe that'll be something that you can use your points for too. That'd be kind of fun. It's kind of like a dance party though. I like it. Am I gonna have enough pickaxe to... I need 20 more blocks. Come on. Come on. I mean, it's not throwing off my tones as much as I thought it was, but it probably is because it isn't that bright red. No, it only it's behind the camera, so it only provides a very small amount of reflective light on my face. And because I had to set up my lighting structure, I'm very familiar with what my face is supposed to look like with my lighting. So I notice it, but yeah, you guys probably can't tell the difference. But the red was making me very orangey. You can try. I'm down for you trying. We don't really see much of the light over here, I've noticed. It is white, actually. That's a white tablecloth because we're a fancy operation here. I don't know that it made much of a difference. Yes, because I don't have like a full rigging system of lights, we're actually using the lights that I use for product photography. And then we're also using a desk lamp, which is right above me. And then I have my product lights on the sides of me. So what we figured was best for the lighting meant that the background looks a little funky. Obviously, it's also wrinkly. Yeah, they're kind of spotlights, but they work. Like, I mean, honestly, for not having a professional setup, we did a pretty good job putting together what we had to use. But yeah, so it's what I would like to do is eventually I'm going to buy a couple of different shower curtains, because the rigging system we have for the backdrop, because our living room is actually, or our family room actually is behind me. The rigging system I have up is from my craft fair booth, and so it's like a PVC pipe thing, but the tablecloth I'm using is kind of short, but it's what I had. But eventually I'd like to get some different cool background shower curtain-y type things to have behind me to let me kind of pick different backgrounds as I go, kind of thing. Yeah, it's super bright light. I have this thing with my eyes. I can't do like yellow lights or warm lights or anything. It has to be on the other end of the spectrum. So especially for my working light, because this is from my desk in the craft room, I have to have it super, super bright for my eyes to not feel like they're dying. Please let me go to sleep. Oh wait, no, I just slept. I was gonna stood there for 20 minutes waiting to go to sleep. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, eventually we will invest in some more fancy setup for all of this, but right now we're kind of using what we have to get by for now. That sounds awesome, though. I see the parties you put together on Facebook. They look pretty epic. Well, I think Lord Dragon Wizard, I'm talking more like a $25 to $50 investment in like blog lights, just so that I don't have my product lights stuck out here when I need them, then pull them from here and have to reset this all up, you know. More in that vein rather than like a full professional setup. Okay, it is nighttime. I thought I was going in. Now I have to go all the way back just to go to sleep. Okay. We'll do sleep and then a full Minecraft day of chopping down oak trees. Ooh, hello, sir. You are not welcome. Okay. Did I leave something floating in this? Yes. Ah! Oh. Escape! Escape! It's all coming down. I think I finally got it all. Yeah. Whew. Okay. That's jungle. That's jungle. Okay. Oh, this one's oak. Boop. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, apple. Ooh, sapling. Getting all the goodies. So it looks like there's lots of trees here, but so many of them are just the one by one little baby trees that it's like not even worth my time. Ah. Okay. I have to say the rainbow lighting is kind of fun for me because then I can, it's like I get a light show while I'm playing. We could always throw another set of those lights up behind me, and like uplight my background with them. Oh boy, I didn't expect that to not be an actual tree. I really thought that was a tree all on its own. Oh, okay. Enjoy. I hope it's something tasty. We'll see you in a bit. I know, but I didn't... I just wasn't sure if that's what I wanted, but it's just something I'm playing around with in my head. Not all of it. Lord Dragon Wizard is the king of dad jokes. Long may he reign. I do, but sometimes it gets a little out of hand when I'm streaming. Just a little bit. Oh, of course. One off. I think that's it for that particular tree. It's okay, I'm used to it. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, no, there's another one. So the one problem with these giant oak trees is they have so many random branches that aren't even necessarily close to the trunk. So you're like, oh, I think I got it all. And then you walk a pace or two away and it's like, oh, I completely missed one. See, just like this. Okay, and that's a jungle tree. Oh, another oak tree. Now, if we do as well as I'm hoping today, we have a good shot at getting the furnaces, coal, and crafting benches unlocked. Hopefully today. At least one of those will be unlocked. We'll see. Because, you know, I've been wrong before. I think for watermelon I said it like 4 episodes in a row. We're going to get it today. I just feel it. And we never did. But that's what we're shooting for. Okay. Now. Whew. All right, let's see here. Oh, itchy. Oh, see, and I got too close to my lights and then I went all pale, which, I mean, I am pale, but I went even more pale. All right, that tree's done for sure. Oh, no! See? At least it's giving me examples of what I'm telling you guys about, right? That's not despawning. I bet it's because that jungle tree's right there. Okay, now let's get this oak tree over here. Okay. Ooh. I fell. Ah! Deep breath. You can do this. Is there another one in here? Okay. Now. Let's see. I think we got it. It's so hard to tell sometimes. That's fine. As much as I hate floating trees, if we have a few of them in this area, it's not the end of the world. We're not building a base over here, trying to make it look nice. Okay. Nah. It's jungle wood. I got excited. It was like, oh, it's another oak tree. And it wasn't. The disappointment. The sadness. Ooh, watermelon. Always take a free watermelon. Ah! Wouldn't that have been terrible if that was like a sheer cliff and I just fell all the way down. Ooh, apple. Okay, it's bedtime. I think we did pretty well though on wood. Ah! I'm so bad at climbing vines. I went really far down, I didn't realize that. There's our bed. We're almost there. Okay. back to the mine. Not really. We're just gonna keep getting more cobble for our furnaces. So we are about at our hour point. So if you have been watching with us for a little while here, now would be a very good time to stretch out your body, give yourself a little bit of a break. If you're working on a project, maybe take a little look away from the screen for a few minutes. Give your eyes a little bit of a break. Make sure you're taking care of your body, because it's taking care of you. Take a sip of the beverage near you, stretch out your muscles, reset your nervous system with the little wiggle. Okay, now we'll get enough to make our little stack. Oh, this is a nice big coal vein below us. Ooh. Hello, Skelly Drops. Thank you. Oh, I went down one too low. Whoopsies. All right. Oh gosh. More than enough to start my little counting. If you're enjoying the music in today's stream, it's from an awesome company called NCS. I am not sponsored, but I'm a huge fan. They provide copyright-free music, and I love them. If you want to see my entire playlist, it's in the About Me section on Twitch. In the credits section, I have a link to my website where I've listed all of the songs, the artists, where you can download the music yourself, as well as links to their YouTube channels. If you're watching this after the fact, that is in the description. If you are new, please consider hitting that follow button and then making sure your notifications are turned on. That'll let you know when I am streaming next so that you can come hang out with us too. The normal streaming schedule for me is Monday evenings, Wednesday mornings, and Friday afternoons. And then all of my series are posted, all the episodes are posted to my YouTube channel after the fact. So if you miss an episode or you want to get caught up from the beginning, you can head over there and do that. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure that you hit subscribe, hit the little bell, and if you don't mind, throw my video a like. It really does make a difference. I know everybody says that for all of this stuff, but truthfully, it really does. Oh, cow. If only wheat was unlocked. But soon. If we get iron unlocked, we can make that Skelly farm, and then getting seeds and wheat and all the other amazing things that grow with bone meal will be no problem. So, ooh, huzzah! What are you having? I think we'll, oh, cucumber and feta salad. Ooh, those Hillshire meat and cheese snacks, they're dangerous. They're really tasty. And they make it so easy. But I love cucumber and feta. I've even taken to making I can't remember which brand it is, the one with the cheese and the nuts and the cranberries. I make that at home sometimes. I love that one too. I never used to be a big cranberry person, but those ones, that mix is really nice. But I like cucumber with feta, tomatoes, and then a cold tortellini, like a cheese tortellini. That's a tasty meal. We get that one from HelloFresh every once in a while. Craisins in a salad. Yeah, also delicious. I like fruit on a salad. I don't know if that's weird. But, you know, like the ones with strawberries or blueberries or craisins or sultanas, things like that, all yummy. I love this song so much. Or one time I did a salad with the canned oranges. Mini cubes. Ooh, yeah. That sounds delicious. Now I'm hungry. No. I'm actually not, because I had 2 shrimp taco burrito, like breakfast burritos, so I'm actually kind of stuffed, but that sounds really good. Alright, we have one of our meals from HelloFresh for this week is, it's a steak gyro thing with salad. I think I might have that tonight, because that sounds very similar at least. Hey, we finished another one. Oh, so tasty, yeah. We do, we get a street, or a chicken, shawarma chicken street rice bowl or something like that from them sometimes too. And it's got, similar flavors of a gyro, but it's got the turmeric added. So it's just a little bit different, but it still gets like a white sauce with it, and it's so tasty. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and it's good because W will usually eat the pita that comes with that one. W doesn't like a lot of the meals from HelloFresh, but anyone that has bread is usually a winner. Tzatziki. Yes. Oh, chicken shawarma pizza. We should do that, Lord Dragon Wizard, next Disney cruise that we're on a ship with shawarma station. Put it onto some pizza, like when they do a white sauce pizza. That would be delicious. The shawarma on Disney Cruise Lines, on the ships that have it, it's so good. Like, I dream about that shawarma. Love shawarma. Or, we have a place up here. Oops, I went too far. No, we had the shawarma twice. We had it on the Magic on our very first cruise, and then we had it again on our last cruise. Ooh, iron. Right, the local pizza place here, it's called Chanticleer, and it has, they call them swirls, but they put sauce on top of a pizza, and they have like different versions and stuff. Their like house special is a pickle flavored one, but that could be a really good version, is to do a tzatziki on top of one of their pizzas. Yes, pickle pizza. That is what they are known for. I don't know that we've ever tried. I think we had it one time. They were doing like a burger pizza, and so we had the pickle on it. Ooh, hot honey is so good. Lord Dragon Wizard did for a meat competition he was in for like a family event, did like a marinade with a hot honey and some spices and seasoning stuff. That was very tasty. One of my favorites personally. Now the cow is on top of the mountain. You were next to the mountain last time. Oh, it's so good. And he got the Savannah Bee Company's hot honey, which they're a really, really good honey company. But they have delicious like hot sauces and stuff. The last time we were at Disney Springs, we got to try a few of them, and it was so good. We couldn't buy a lot of them at that particular moment, but I dream of us going and buying a good selection of their hot sauces with honey in them. Oh, I was like, Goax, Goax, what does Goax mean? I know I'm not hip, but what does it mean? Goax. Yes. So tasty. Of course, when you're at Disney Springs, you want to eat and try and buy everything. Hey, maybe you just came up with the new hit phrase. You never know. That's how my business name came into being. When Lord Dragon Wizard and I were dating, we were texting, and I don't remember the full context anymore. I think we were talking about peanut butter and jellies. And one of us texted the other that, you know, I love you, but for whatever reason we mistyped and it was I loves you. And so that kind of became our thing, saying loves you instead of love you. And then when I started the very first version of my business, I called it LovesYou Stationery Company. And then it changed and morphed, and I've tried different things. And then when I relaunched it this time, I came back to LovesYou Crafts. So we always said that it was an accident. Trying to change history. Uh-oh, I went too far. I went too far. Back here, right? Yeah. I got distracted telling my cute story. But we were talking about peanut butter and jelly. I know that. Because I'd never had goobers before where you mix the peanut butter and jelly together. And I think I was buying groceries. And I was in the peanut butter and jelly aisle. And we were talking about that. I remember that part really very distinctly. Love a peanut butter and jelly. I haven't had one in a few weeks. W and I had him for dinner one night a little while ago. Hubby had been on call for... Oh, right? Hubby had been on call for a couple of weeks and was gone so often that in that period that dinner was just not a thing in my head. So I was like, all right, guys, let's have some simple dinner. So I don't remember. I think B had leftovers, and W and I were like, let's have some BB&Js. Okay. Oh shoot. I am way past my first stack. Not that that's a problem, because we're going to do 2 again, but... Run, run, run. Alright, totally. There's just times I'm like, I cannot even think that dinner even exists, much less that I need to come up with what to make or, you know, have the wherewithal to actually make our HelloFresh meals. So sometimes it just be like that. I don't know how I feel about that whole like thing they've got. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I finally slept to the correct time for my body this morning, but the last few days, because I woke up at 5 a.m. earlier this week to take care of a family thing, I ended up just waking up so early the last few days, and then either not being able to like take naps or go to bed early or whatever. Like it just never was working out the way I needed it to get my sleep schedule back. So I am slowly returning to normal human form. Slowly but surely. Ooh, we haven't had dirt on this mountain yet, I don't think. It's exciting. It's not really exciting, but it feels exciting. Because it's different. Ooh, okay, let's go in here. There's a little tiny fly that keeps flying around to the back of the computer and then forward again. He's like making laps. It's very weird. Maybe he wants to be an Olympian. I'm really excited because B and I can start watching that crazy Olympic sport we found, the pentathlon, because they're 1 day into competition, I think, at this point. So pretty exciting. Yeah, the pentathlon. He was asking for like what the different events were in the Olympics, and so we went and looked at a list together, and we were scrolling through it. And I saw one that was the pentathlon. I'm like, what is that? I've never heard of that before. But it's really cool. The athletes fence, show jump horses, swim, run, and shoot laser guns. All 5 things over several days. And it's like at different points they're doing different things. But the craziest part, because I don't know a ton about all of the events that they're doing, but for horses, like I used to be a horse person, and I know like about the Olympics and how that all works with the horses and everything. But for these guys, they're not bringing their own horse. They draw lots to see which horse they're going to ride in the show jumping competition. So they're doing these jumps, the show jumping horses, but they don't know the horse. Like, it's not the horse that they've trained with, that they've gotten to trust them, that they've gotten to trust, that they know their quirks and their needs. They're just riding a random horse, basically. Now, the horses are trained to do what they're doing and everything, but there's a relationship that you build with a horse, and all of the Olympians who ride horses at the Olympics know their horse. They've worked with them, they've trained with them. So it's just crazy to me that they have this event where it's like, yeah, I don't know what horse I'm riding. I've never met them before. I mean, they probably have met them, you know. I'm sure they allow some sort of that, but yeah. And then the last event it's determined by the scores from the beginning. But basically, the first 3 events, the fencing, swimming, and the horse jumping, determines their order for the last 2 events, which are done at the same time. And so the runners are released in the run based off of the points they have up to that point. So like if you're lower in points, if you are on the lower scale of the event, like you are at the end of the pack, you get released last, kind of thing. And then they run, and then they shoot the guns with the lasers at targets, and then they run more, and then they do that. So, but yes, it's we were really excited about it and wanted to watch a video, right? But we realized it hadn't actually started yet when we originally found it. So now it started yesterday. So yesterday should have been fencing. And then today, I think, is swimming. And then the day after it might be swimming and horse riding on the same day. I'm not 100% sure. But yes, totally random, like, choices. And I think it's probably was, like, based off of, like, some sort of historical combination of stuff. Obviously, until you get to the laser guns, but I think that's because they do the running at the same time, and the running is now done inside a track, like a stadium. So I'm guessing that they switched to that style because it was safer, and they didn't have to do the running somewhere else. That would be my guess. But yeah, it's just such a crazy, like, it's so weird. Like, how did we get here? I don't understand. Oh, there's a creeper. Oh, no, that was bamboo. But yeah, so I'm excited to watch some of that this weekend and just understand more. And the horse jumping thing is just super weird to me, that they don't know the horse they're riding. Like, I mean, totally possible, just like the level of show jumping that they're doing. Wow, they do that all tomorrow? Or no, they're doing it the day after. Okay. Wow. But it's crazy, right? Like, ooh, I hear you, spider. You're not going to attack me. It's daytime. Oh, okay. I understand now. They do the whole thing again for the finals. That's so crazy. Like, I just can't imagine. Well, yeah, and everybody fences everybody else. That was the one thing, too, for, like, the fencing that stood out, is everybody fences each other. So you compete against everyone, which I don't think is how it works, like, when you're actually watching fencing. I think it's like any other kind of tournament, you know, like, everybody kind of has who they go up against and, you know, each other going up against each other kind of thing, but you don't compete against everyone. But for this, you do. It's just, there's so much craziness. Oh, and today is the first day of breaking. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they did a rumble at the Olympics? I mean, for any sport, just that style of like first person goes out and then they just keep sending people out as people get eliminated. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. And then, I mean, and then you get the people who are out but are sticking around and like helping from the sides. My brother that's closest to me and I used to do rumbles on one of the WWE games, and we would set it for like the biggest, longest stats that you could do, like just the absolute longest of everything, and just play for hours doing that. It was my favorite thing. But I mean, just think of like, and it doesn't even have to be like physical contact between them, but just more of that idea of like the continuous, like a new person coming out as they get eliminated and who's staying in the ring and who's not. And like, you could do it for any event. I don't even care which event it is. Like just that, oh, who's coming next? And here's their intro music and new challenger unlocked. I love that. That would be so much fun. I would be down for that. I always thought, you know, like there's all the memes out there about, you know, making real people do the Olympics to see what it's like for a regular person and everything, or watching stuff that you don't know anything about and cheering like you're an expert. But I always thought it would be fun, once the Olympics were over, to have the Olympians like get together in friend groups and do some of the things. You know, like just hanging out together, seeing them just be like, oh, you know, Michael Phelps is now going to try riding a bicycle and what's going to happen there. And the gymnastics team is going to go play beach volleyball. You know, I just think that would be fun. Ooh, first little section cut off here. With that, though, we do have our second stack of furnaces. Yeah, especially because they're athletes. I think that would be more fun than, like, just random people, because just random people doing stuff is not as much fun, I don't think. So, folks in the chat, I just got a report that my audio's a little funky. Are you guys reading that too? Anybody else having funky sounding audio from me? Okay. Oh, we're getting there. Sounds good. Okay. Well, thank you to the person who messaged me. It might be your device. But we'll keep an eye on it for sure. I don't have any other messages about it, so. Okay, we need to make some axes and pickaxes. Oh, I'm not gonna remember the movie. I saw a thing, oh no, it was from, okay. It was a picture of an IT department's door, like, and the door was closed, and it was decorated like teachers used to do, like, in elementary school and stuff, and it was from the movie It, and it had so, it was more clever than I'm going to be able to make it, but basically, like, if you haven't tried turning it back on and back off again, we're going to feed you to the clown, kind of thing. It was really funny to me. Yes, always. There was, I can't remember, oh, it was, our computer, I was working on, setting up, basically like a database of, particular photos I was going to use for the blog, and I couldn't get our my computer to read it and like load it up and everything, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I called hubby and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Like, I know how to plug in a USB port. This isn't difficult. And couldn't figure it out and couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, I'm just gonna restart it. And hubby was like, okay, you can try that, but I don't think it's gonna make any difference for this. And I was like, I'm just gonna try it and see. And that it did. Oh, right? That or what was the one with passwords, like have you tried resetting the password or something? Like, there's a quote. My computer work has always been on a different, you know, more user side, but I know the rubber duckies and talking to a rubber ducky when things aren't working, and it works. It totally works. Always talk to the rubber ducky. Rubber duckies know all. There's a zombie in these there parts. I hear him. Don't lie about. Why would you lie about restarting your computer? You don't. It's not like you lose any street cred that you had to restart your computer. Like, of all the things that you would. I can't believe that. That's such a silly thing. Don't get me wrong. I get being embarrassed about stuff. I get not wanting to share certain details. But that you didn't restart it? Like, why? Is that what you want to lie about? I've had to give, like, not my real, like, computer passwords, but, like, a temporary password to get into a temporary system kind of thing. I've had to share that before with people, and I'm always like, here's my password, and, like, you know, I just made up something stupid so I could sign in for the next 12 hours or whatever. Like, I've had to do that. That's something embarrassing to hide sometimes, but really? People are weird. And it's nighttime and I didn't sleep. Ah, and I can't get back up. You're nicer than I would be. I don't know that I would have done that. I think I would have been like, well, it shows me in the system that your computer has been on for 360 hours straight. I suppose there are people that would still try to fight you even if you've got the data to back it up. My customer service experience in that particular realm is more based around our software not working for them and it being like business threatening level of drama. So I never got to be spicy. Where's my... Oh, I'm on the opposite side. And there go my stairs again. I really need to go back to sleep at the right times. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sorry that I no longer do that particular role where I was dealing with those people. There's only so much swearing and name calling that a person can take. It was a rough experience. If any of you would actually like to come out from under there. Oh, creeper. I'm client facing now, but in the particular business I do, I don't typically have to deal with anything too crazy. More of the odd, my shipment didn't come when you said it would come, or things like that. More of your standard customer service needs. Occasionally somebody wanting things for free or less than their worth, kind of that situation, which is not a fun situation to deal with, but it's better than the opposite. But they called you. That's weird. Refused to give the info when they called in to a help desk for help. Yeah, that's that. I don't know that you can do anything to fix that. I mean, and don't get me wrong, exercise caution if somebody ever calls you and says that they're from a certain thing and they want you to log into your account or something, like, be like, I'm sorry, I'm going to call back on the number that I know to call, and if this is real, you can help me. But if you're calling them, eh. Yeah, I got a weird business email from a company I trust, and like the email address and everything looked good, but it was like, you need to reset your password. And I'm like, do I? Because that's not normally how businesses handle this. Like, I'm not going to reset my password through this email. I'll go to the website that I always sign in on and use it over there, but to just get an email is like, hey, change your password, click on this link. I'm like, no. Even though the email seemed like legitimate, I was like, I'm not doing that. And I really hope that this isn't real, because if you're starting to do crap like this, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah. I've done third-party marketing before, where a company hires us to do a marketing campaign for them, but you're supposed to appear as like one of their employees. Those ones are always so weird, because like if they ask a lot of questions, you're like, dude, like, do you want the free coupon? Do you want to participate in the survey experience? Like, I'm not asking for your bank information, and I'm asking if you like this particular product. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You were given this number to call by the company that you trust. I just couldn't imagine some of the stuff that you guys go through in that world. Like what? What do they withhold? I'm not gonna let you know the building that I'm in, even though I need you to come fix my computer. You should just know where my computer is. Do people like expect you guys to have like sixth sense and just be like, well, you should know what program's not working? That's why they have the little barcode thingies, so you can tell them which printer isn't working. You would not believe the things that have those little barcodes in the school systems. It's so that you can tell them which one's broken. Like, they make it really easy. Oh, people are weird. I don't understand people. Because that's just like such a weird thing to like, no, I'm not gonna go find out which one it is. You should just fix it. Well, how do you expect me to fix it? How do you expect me to figure out which one we're talking about? It's like me saying, okay, go dig out that mountain. Which mountain? I don't know. Go dig that one out. The one that's not, it's right there. Just go dig it out. Like, no, that's not how this works. I have to be specific. Admittedly, it's not as high pressure as things not working in an office, but still, I'm just saying. Well, that's a big oak tree. Look at that. Ah! Bamboo and trees. Ah! Yeah. They can be problematic customers sometimes. Okay, is that the tree I was going? This is the one I was going for, because that's the giant one. Can we get to it from over here? We could pillar up. Yeah. Giant oak. I just don't understand people. Like, I get maybe forgetting your password, or if it's got super complicated, like, you must have these things and these things, like, just not remembering it, but... You'd think at some point that she would just make friends with somebody to, like, just be like, hey, can you just reset it for me again? Versus, like, just calling the number and getting a random person every time. Oh. Yeah. You gotta make your choices, lady. I mean, some people just won't be told. Oh, I believe it. I remember it happening, actually. Many a spicy burger night listening to these stories. That was the help desk you were working at in the middle of the night, right? Or after school? Yeah, so when Lord Dragon Wizard got out of the military, he went back to school and I went back to work full-time, but he was also working full-time. And I was working a job that I was almost continuously working overtime at. So we didn't see each other very much. And so we would have spicy burger night from time to time when he would get home. We would do the good old, really, really late night meal for two and just talk about everything that was going on because we hadn't seen each other in days. Like, legit. I mean, we'd see each other, but not, like, spend time together. Spicy burger night's the best. Yeah, I feel like people like that, they're never going to take responsibility for things that happen to them. It's never going to be something that I just don't think you can tell them, Oh, we made it through. It was crazy time. But, we got through it. And Lord Dragon Wizard did graduate from both an associate's program and a bachelor's completion program. And then went back to work full-time, like career style. And I was able to step back and take care of the kids. So it was worth every crazy day that we had for that 4 years of our lives. Okay. I think we're going to load up the inventory and head back to the base real quick just to get... Oops, shoot. Double check. Did I put anything else up there that shouldn't be? No. No, I didn't. Put that there. Oh, yeah. It's more than that. Because I'm pretty sure we were friends when William was around. So, yeah. I know you guys left before we did. Put the dirt up here. And the sticks. And then we're going to take this wood. I forgot. Full stacks only. Full stacks only. Honestly, not for me. It feels... It feels about that long ago. Yeah, I feel like sometimes COVID makes things seem like they were 100 years ago, and then at the same time it makes them feel like yesterday. It's kind of weird. But the 4 years while Lord Dragon Wizard was doing school, I think that changed my perception of time quite a lot too, just because that was a crazy run. But I try to remember some of the stuff from back then, and a lot of times I have a really hard time placing certain things, especially like when it comes to the kiddos, and like what early life was like with them and everything, and I just, a lot of times I can't remember a ton of detail, honestly. Coal! Oh, we are so close. 1 row of 9 left. Gravel, also getting close. No apples today. Furnaces. Ooh, it's getting tight between coal and furnaces as which is gonna finish first. I didn't bring saplings. No, in fact, the rest of this we'll do. Or not. If I don't oh, did I not have a full stack of wood in that one? Let's try that again. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We won't get. Well, thank you so much, Red Phoenix, for stopping by. It was great to have you again. I hope we see you again here in the future soon. Everybody say goodbye, Red Phoenix. Okay. So crafting tables, we're also doing really well on. Obviously, we have a little bit ways to go. But as we haven't really done wood on the last few streams, still making good progress there. Okay. Let's see if there's any watermelon up here. I don't need a ton because we almost have a full stack, but I wouldn't be against picking up one more. Yeah, this'll do. Okay. So we need, oh shoot, I forgot to count. I have to actually start keeping track now because I don't want to make many extra furnaces. Like a few extras fine, but several stacks extra is not worth it. So let's go get an actual number of how many furnaces we need before I forget. All right. Furnaces, there we go. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks plus 59. And I don't need to keep track. Oh, thanks, Lord Dragon Wizard. I don't need to keep track of the coal because we're just going to need to keep collecting it, but I know that it's 9 because it's one whole row. But in order to keep using it, because we can't use anything in those double chests, we got to collect more, so it will not be a problem to collect more of it. Seriously? You just guessed the right number? Lucky. All right. You are that good. rock star. Gosh, I can't believe we're this close to both furnaces and coal. Like, I put it in the message when I started the stream. I get it. Like, I knew that it was coming, but still, it's insane to me that we're this close. Oh, I should fix this now that there's not mobs shooting arrows at me. Oh. It took me a minute. I'm like, what are you talking about? But I don't know. I just thought it was a funny, like, because I wrote that I'm so close I could taste it. And then I was like, that's a silly thing to say about coal. And then I was like, but is it? Is it a silly thing to say? And then all I could think about was the doctor saying, no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Get all our tools handy. Now, we're going to adjust one thing because we only need 7 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need 59 of this last one. So we're going to have to pay attention to making sure that one doesn't go over 59. And then for our coal, it's exactly 9. So we're just going to leave it like that. The rest of these, again, they're kind of like the coal. We need to keep collecting them. But for the stone, for the furnaces, as soon as I have furnaces unlocked, I can just make them out of stone because stone's already unlocked. So extras are fine, but it's not something I'm going to like shoot to do, if that makes sense. If you are new to this series and all of this doesn't make a lot of sense to you because you can just make whatever you want in Minecraft, I do have series rules for this, kind of a challenge I've come up with for myself. And those series rules can be found on my Twitch About Me page under the rules section. There's like a little URL that leads to the page on my website that talks about kind of what I'm doing here and why it's so weird. And then it's also, if you're watching this after the fact, it's also in my description for the videos. I don't know where we left off. I'm just going to pick a place to start. But yeah, so there's a few different places you can go to see that page on my website and learn a little bit more about the series. I think I moved this chair. Is it this way? Nope, it's this way. There we go. The webcam occasionally moves. And so, like, I'm sitting normal, but it looks like I'm sitting off to one side today. So I'm trying to just turn my body. That fixes it, right? That makes a difference. Okay, now. Perfect. You know what? I think we left off right near this. Oh, you know what? I do not agree because there's a cat that enjoys this area. And I have a feeling that that webcam cord gets tugged on occasionally. I think that is why the webcam moves sometimes, because the measurements we put out for my backdrop haven't moved or changed, but I have to move the backdrop sometimes. He's not allowed. Of course he's allowed up there. He comes and cuddles with me during stream. But yeah, so we finished off in a little chunk that was like off to the side there. So that's why there wasn't a spot. Lord Dragon Wizard, I honestly cannot tell if you're joking or not because you're freaking me out a little. I'm just gonna keep mining. Mind my own business. Okay. I think we're gonna work significantly on the furnaces here because we're so close. I just would love to get that unlocked. I know watching me dig stone isn't super fun, but if I get it done, then I don't have to dig stone again for a little while. So it'd be really cool to do that. Okay, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark, so if you have been watching for a while, now is a good time. Stretch out. Do a wiggle. Give your brain a break. Take a drink of your beverage. It's important to take care of your body. Make sure that you're feeling good. Iron! Ooh. Need more pickaxes. Cannot wait till we have iron. Could you imagine how much easier some of this stuff would be if I had iron unlocked? One day. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. If you are hanging out in stream and you feel comfortable enough to do so, feel free to come and say hello. You are welcome to just hang out and listen if you want to, but if you do want to say hello, I would love to chat with you. Everybody is welcome in this community, so we'd love to have you. I gotta move that. So I feel like the going back and forth in rows is actually a little better than going around the outside. Feeling going around the outside, I don't feel like I'm making as much progress. I think it's because it's not as noticeable because you're not like stopping and turning around very often. It's super weird. Ooh, coal. Okay. I suddenly feel really tired and I don't understand it. I don't know where it's coming from. I have so much I have to do today. I didn't get enough done before my stream today. I have like a ton of chores and stuff that need to get done. Must wake up. Must wake up. I don't want something crazy to happen in the game because that's not a good way to wake up either. I think let's just keep going until I either run out of pickaxes or space in my inventory. Whichever comes first. Then we'll make as many furnaces as we can and we'll come back. I think that'll be a good way to do this last little stretch. Because 7 shouldn't take us, 7 stacks plus 59 shouldn't take us too long. I probably could just do 8 stacks and then have some extra furnaces. Like, I wouldn't have that many extra, so probably would be worth it. Ooh, more iron. Huzzah. Okay. I gotta stop for a second, guys. Sorry, need a drink. I think as a goal for myself, once I am done with my chores, we should play some more Plate Up tonight as a family. Do some more tacos. Oh, I think that'd be a nice little reward at the end of the day. Okay, back to mining. I just love tacos. I really do. I don't know what it is about tacos, but I love them and they make me happy. I will honestly, if we're having like a lot of crazy stuff happening, or if I have a string of bad days or something, I will often just look at hubby and be like, I really need a taco. There's actually been times when he's been on call that I've said, like if he's been gone a lot and, you know, I've been doing everything for the family and taking care of the kids and everything nonstop, I'll just be like, can you bring me tacos back when you come home? And he'll get home and wake me up in the middle of the night with tacos. It's so awesome. I did forget about it turning tonight. So we will go to sleep here. Excuse me. Tacos are yummy. I don't know what it is. Like, there's been very few tacos in my life I haven't enjoyed. I think pretty much every taco I've had has been amazing. The best, so we were at, is it this way? This is the way I need to go? Yeah. We were at, in San Diego, right near the, cruise port that's there by the, USS Midway. And we had the best tacos from this little taco joint that was right there. It was so tasty. Like, we did like a tasting platter. Like, they didn't have one. We just kind of ordered a couple of combos where we could try all the different ones they had. And it was so, so good. And we also had nachos. Really tasty nachos. Okay. Yeah, they did. They did think we were a little crazy. But I explained to the guy, I'm like, we wanted to try one of every taco, and then we wanted leftovers, because we had a hotel we were staying at, but we had just gotten off of back-to-back cruises, so we were kind of like not wanting to do a lot. We just kind of wanted to hang out together. So leftovers in the hotel sounded like a great plan. Midnight snacks, always helpful. But it was really cool because it was right on the water, and they had a little, so like they were right next to a bar, and so we just sat at the bar and ate our tacos and had beverages, and yeah, the tacos were ginormous, but we were sharing them, so we each had like half of a taco for each of the different flavors, and I think there was only 6, so I've certainly eaten more food than that in one sitting. We really like trying food. I love going to places and trying new food for sure. Oh, I hear Dom. Is he gonna come over? We'll see. Ooh, I think there's an emerald below me. Yes, there is. All right, let's dig it out. I don't think that's true. We also hadn't eaten anything since breakfast on the ship, so... And it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I do think one of the coolest things we did in San Diego, though, was the touring the Midway. That was epic. If you are at all into military history, museums in general, what is that? Postmodern history, I think is what it's called. No, postmodern is now. I don't know. The 50s to the 90s history. It was a really, really cool experience. You definitely need an entire day. We went maybe a half an hour after they opened, and we were there until they closed, and we barely fit it all in. Like, we didn't do a couple of like the things that were like extra to do that we would have liked to, but they were doing construction, so there was one thing that we wanted to do that we didn't, because we couldn't. But yeah, it's insane how much there is to see, and you go all throughout the ship, and there's all sorts of information, and they have like this little thing that you hold up to your ear that plays like stories and information about the different rooms you're in. So we learned quite a lot. And then the best thing I thought was they had volunteer docents who were from the military or familiar with the military, and they had a couple there the day we were there that had actually served on the Midway. Like, this is the seat I sat in, and this is what I did, and that map over there, because they, obviously they stripped out all like the military secret stuff, but they had replicated some things from famous points in history. So like you could look at maps that would have been used on important days in the history of the ship. And so this gentleman was able to actually kind of walk us through what a day was like in that particular part of the ship, and what was going on in the maps and the lists around us and the screens, and why they looked the way they did and what they were doing. It was really awesome. Like, I could have stayed in that room for hours listening. We stayed for quite a long time. But we knew like we had to keep moving or we weren't going to be able to see it all. And we only had one day to do it. But it was a really, really cool experience. I think I think it's something I could do again easily, because like, even though we did technically see it all, I wouldn't mind like seeing it again or seeing it in a different way or looking for different things this time. Having gone once, what else would we see? I think one of the best stories that we heard, it was from the little recorder thing, but they like actually had people who had been on the ship record stories for it. And so one of them, they were loading on food from the refueler ship that comes and brings out like the mail and all of that kind of stuff. And they're supposed to do all the freezer stuff first. And for whatever reason that day they had screwed up, and one of the pallets that got left for last was ice cream. And so they ended up having just, you know, and you think those big like 5-gallon tubs of ice cream that, at least in this part of the country, you used to be able to order them from like the Schwanzman. But they're, you know, they're giant tubs, and they were all starting to melt. So they announced, anyone who wasn't on duty, grab a spoon and come to the deck. We're having an ice cream party. And they ate all the ice cream. They had 100 guys there with spoons eating the ice cream, being covered like toddlers in melted ice cream. Because there was no saving it. Like, it had been sitting out too long. So it was going to go to waste if they didn't eat it, so they did. But apparently it was funny seeing the people like running through the ship holding spoons to go and eat the ice cream. I also liked they had a really cool map of the US and all of the different states, like what they provided to the ship. So you could see like different, is it that they're providing food? Is it they're providing, medical supplies, like things like that. That was a kind of a cool thing to see as well. We've got about 15 minutes left in today's stream. With any luck, we will be doing that bonus stream I keep promising this weekend. I'm hoping that I'm going to be feeling a little better here soon and can be up to that mentally here. Yesterday was just really rough on me. So I'm hoping we can get that in this weekend. And then after that, our next stream will be Monday evening. So make sure you come by. I'm hoping, like I said, we'll get to do something completely different for a little bit here, because we're really close to having our furnaces unlocked, and I'm gonna keep working on it till the end of the stream today, because coal's close as well, but I can't just like, it's not as easy to just dig out all the coal. Like, obviously there's surface coal I could go and get, and I'm gonna keep doing it, but it's gonna be easier for me to like continue to dig out stone because I've got plenty of it here. Hi, Dom. Yeah. You're purring very loudly. I missed you all stream. Where were you? Were you taking a nap somewhere? Okay. Looks like it's getting to be nighttime here. Pretty close to it from how dark it's getting. That, or yeah, the sun's going down. We'll get across here and then head over. We gotta be pretty close to being at the level that we want to be with this. It can't be that much more, honestly. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3 more levels and we'll be at the base we want to be at. It's not too bad. We could do that. Oh. Say hi, Dom. Hello. Okay. Getting there. Dom. Why do you need to put your tail on my hand? I don't understand it. All right, let's go. I love you, Dom. He's just staring into my eyes right now. Okay. Alright, so this time I'm trying to make it into a rectangle before I start digging out. And I don't know why, it just seemed like a fun idea. And that's what I'm gonna do. That side's a mess. Let's look at this one. That's not too bad. A little dip in the side here, but that's not so much. Let's look down here. Should be straight because this one I made. Yep. Okay, so now we gotta mess with this side. What are we gonna do? I think if we take it to here, that's pretty close. That's like one pass where it's a little funky, kind of like the other side, so we'll do it that way. I don't know why I gave this challenge of making it a rectangle to myself, maybe to see if it goes faster or is more fun, but it's what I decided to do. That noise was so funny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Yeah, I didn't. Now they're spitting at me. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing it on purpose. Ah! Bah! The villager trader was just like, no, we're done now, llama, come on. Come on. All done. No more spitting at the crazy lady. Alright, now. You gonna catch that bug for me, Dom? Mm-hmm. Seriously, dude, stop walking your llamas right in front of me. I'm gonna hit them by accident again, and then they're gonna spit at me. You're gonna have to drag them away again. Ooh, cool. dude will not leave me alone. I do not have emeralds to trade with you. I have emeralds, I just haven't dug them up yet because I don't have an iron pickaxe. I have to get a double chest before I can even use them. Just leave me alone, man. Stop drawing attention to the fact I can't afford to help you. I'm sure your llamas deserve better food, but I can't help you. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, as we're wrapping up here, know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming by, hanging out, watching the stream. If this is your... what the... oh, I moved over. Shoot. So much for my perfect rectangle. If this is your first time, make sure that you turn on your notifications and follow and subscribe and all that jazz. If you are watching this on YouTube, these are streamed live on Twitch 3 times a week-ish. And then I do post all of them to YouTube after the fact. So if you've missed an episode or you want to know more about what we're doing, you can go back and watch previous episodes. The fun is just getting started. We're 20 episodes in, but we're still at the beginning of this challenge. And it's going to be a long time. We're going to be working on this challenge for a long time. So there'll be all sorts of fun to be had and to watch. And I'm just really happy you're here for it. I'm happy that you are giving me a chance to show you what kind of fun we can have. If you are interested in joining the awesome community we've got started here, make sure you stop by all of my social media channels. They can be found on the Twitch About Me section or over on my website, LovesYouCrafts.com. And then make sure that you stay up to date and are paying attention when I go live so you can come hang out and have a good time. We are gonna get a little bit more out of this pickaxe, I think. We got 2 pickaxes left here, so. I love that little popping noise. I don't understand why it's so happy, but I like it. Oh, okay. I can still remember that when this cliff face was up all the way at the top, it seemed like it was so huge, but this one's going so much faster to take down than the last one. And a decent amount of resources too. I was a little worried there for a while, because at the top there was like nothing, but I think it's because we had taken all the surface stuff. But now that we're getting into the insides and the further down, we're finding more, so that's something. Ow. And of course it starts raining as the sun's setting. It's probably gonna be a thunderstorm. Yep, called it. Ugh. Dom, I love you, but the boys need to give you a brushing because Your fur keeps flying up my nose. Okay. Hey, statue, you made it back for the end. Congratulations. When you first said you couldn't hear me, I was like, oh no, is my audio broken again? Because that happens. That happens to me a lot. And the dirt can get put up there. Let's make some more tools. Okay. Well, I got a message from one of my my viewers letting me know that my audio sounded funky to them, and I was like, oh, is that me? Is that their computer? So, just one of those things, you know? But I'm glad that your speakers are now fixed. You missed some good discussions about tacos. Oop, too far. Oh, okay. I need to like sit back a little. I'm just like, I wanted to get a little bit further, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get very much further on the furnaces. The discussion ends that we all agreed tacos are amazing. That's that's pretty much where we ended up. We talked about tacos a few times today, actually. Oh, big stretch. Dom tail. Oh, I need to wake up. I don't know why I'm suddenly so tired in this last half hour of the stream. Like, I'm not tired, like, go take a nap tired. I'm just, like, need a little pep in my step. I already had my cup of coffee for today. I need to get up and do some moving. I've been doing a lot of computer stuff today. And the way that my notifications on the phone, my phone look is I'll probably be doing more computer stuff for a little bit here, but eventually I'll get up and do some stuff around the house. The laundry situation with Foster's can get out of hand very, very quickly, so I'm hoping to work on that a little bit. Nope, my villager's still over here. Or not villager, wandering trader, I should say. Villager, I mean, that'd be pretty epic if I had a villager, because then we could do an iron farm. Because the iron farm in Java is so simple, whereas like in Bedrock, it's the worst. Oh, vacuum the house, that's a good one too. We have one of those fancy like Dyson pet pair ones. We got when we first bought our house, and because of all the Fosters, we have to like, oh, well, okay, that was a rude way to say hello. I'm going to die, and I'm going to be grumpy. Grumpy. But yeah, we vacuum the living room. We'll vacuum it once, and then we'll go back and vacuum it a second time like an hour later, because all the hair gets pulled up, and then it goes back down again. Yeah, it's kind of like dusting. If you haven't dusted in a while, or you're dusting a room that's really like neglected, is everything gets up in the air. So you do the cleaning and then you wait like an hour and then you go back and you clean one more time. I would have no personal experience with that sort of thing at all. Ever. Never. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Well, the other thing that's exciting happening today is it's D23 out in California. So that's when Disney makes a lot of their announcements for this year and the coming year. So my phone is also lots and lots of notifications from the people I follow on social media for Disney news. So that's also partly why my phone is blowing up today. I saw some preview stuff yesterday that cause part of the hall was open yesterday, it looked like. So there's some miniatures and stuff that looked cool. I've been following the merch drops that are happening from Box Lunch and Loungefly. But before I started this, at least they hadn't done any panels yet. I don't think they're doing panels today necessarily. I think they start tomorrow. But it's going to be a middling year because most of the cruise ship stuff is already announced or has been heavily hinted at. And then the park expansion stuff I feel like already came out this year that they're going to talk about. There could be some cool blue sky stuff coming. Blue sky is Disney's term for this is what we're thinking we might do and it's our idea, but we don't know for sure it's happening. And that tends to be we might change this area of a park to this or that, or we might buy this land and make it this thing, that kind of big think kind of stuff, which is always interesting to listen to. I do think we'll get a lot of movie announcements, just because we should finally be catching up from the COVID and actors strike delays. So I think that will kind of ramp up now that they've had some time to get back to making that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be a good year for that kind of stuff, I think. Marvel did their announcements at Comic-Con. I feel like they might have more for D23, but I kind of doubt it. So we might get some ride news, but I'm not expecting any life-changing information to come. But it'll be interesting to see. There's already a few vlogs up from people who are out there, so just I'm at Disneyland, yay, that kind of fun stuff. So we'll know more as time goes on here. I do think it's possible we'll meet the Iger replacement soon, but I don't know if they would do that at D23. But I don't know that we'll get I watch a lot for the cruise news. I care obviously about pretty much all Disney stuff, but I follow the cruise news. Dumb. The cruise news the closest, just because that's what I am most interested in. But Disney World's there too, for sure. And we do have kind of far out plans to eventually go see Disneyland, but Now that we're DVC members, we'll look into things like that more. Alrighty. Let's... Oh gosh. Completely disoriented myself. Let's go to sleep one more time. We'll put everything up and then we'll be done for today. And hopefully we'll do that bonus stream I keep promising this weekend, like I said. Silly bug. Alright, that's not so bad. We're almost halfway there on furnaces. The last 7 stacks plus 59 that we need. So that's great, because once we get those furnaces unlocked, we can build a whole little furnace array and start making charcoal. We're really close on coal too. I just don't think it's going to be fast enough that we won't need to make at least some charcoal. And because charcoal is a direct item from wood, like I'm not mixing anything else into it, I can use it without it being unlocked because I have wood unlocked. But we need to be actively working towards getting that double chest as well. So that's something we'll work on next episode as soon as we get furnaces unlocked, which it shouldn't take us a super long time. And then if we have the charcoal, that means we can have torches, which means we can go looking for more iron. I'm really excited. I am very excited to have iron unlocked. It's a lot more that we need to get, a lot more work, but having the lovely torches, like being able to get torches, is going to make all the difference in the world to that adventure. So thank you guys for stopping by today and hanging out. I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me today. We're going to take a look and see who is streaming and see if we can't find somebody to go raid real quick. Okay. I think we're gonna raid let's raid Bruno again. We haven't raided Bruno in forever. What's that? Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know for sure what I'm doing. Alright. Alright guys, thank you so much again. Have a wonderful day. Let's go raid Bruno, and I will see you next time. Bye!